It's the $1 Million Organizer Show. Tips for professional union organizers. Win more campaigns, balance work and family, and leave the competition in the dust. Now here's your host, Bob Odie.
Hello, union organizers and future union organizers. We're glad to have you with us today. This is podcast episode number 57. Today's topic, organizing red flags. Before we begin, I want to tell you something amazing. I was contacted by 3 different people on the other side of the globe, and they claim my books, podcast, and writings have greatly impacted them. It's helped their careers. I tend to think of this show's audience being here in the U.S., maybe Canada. I recently had someone from Canada sign up for my Union Organizer Intensive Training at unionorganizer.net. That's Union Organizer Intensive Training at unionorganizer.net. But no, people in the Philippines, Australia, and Germany are listening too. We welcome you all. We're proud to be part of the Labor Radio Network. Please join my exclusive Union Organizers Facebook group. We've got some free downloadable gifts for you. Join a community of like-minded organizers who want to see you succeed. It's so inspiring. Now back to organizing red flags. What are some things that should raise red flags for us? How about this? The VOC, Volunteer Organizing Committee, is in a rush. You don't even have the employee list yet. They want to sign cards and sign for an election right away. What's the rush? Find out. Here's another one. The leader of the effort has been written up by the employer twice. One more time and they're out. The person seems to be skating on thin ice. Now, maybe this is intimidation by the company. That's certainly possible. It wouldn't be the first time a union supporter was under scrutiny by management. Retribution can happen. It's not supposed to, but it can. But maybe the person just isn't good at their job. Could we find someone better suited to lead the effort? Ask a few questions. A good leader should be likable, trustworthy, but also needs to have the respect of coworkers. Their work needs to be exceptional. Another red flag. The group starts acting paranoid. I remember a campaign where this happened. The VOC leader was sure the company was spying on our meetings. We were meeting at a remote location. Every car that drove by, the person was convinced was management monitoring our activities. The truth is, management is often unaware of anything workers do outside of the workplace. They don't pay much attention. Workers will put up with a lot from their employers before ever seeking out a union. What are some red flags you've seen in the past? Please comment below because I really want to know what you have to say. How's the economy where you're at? Do you feel confident in the direction things are going? As you know, I don't give legal or financial advice. My videos are purely for entertainment purposes only. By the time the government warns the public about anything, it's usually too late. They tend to deflect a lot of concerns, keeping us in the dark. That's why when career politicians, like the President of the United States or Secretary of the Treasury, make statements about possible food shortages, we should listen. The last thing politicians want to do is panic the public. But look around you. Have you noticed an uptick in homelessness? How's the crime rate in your area? Is inflation or rising costs of energy of concern for you? Do you have credit card debt, car payments, or a mortgage? Most American households are living paycheck to paycheck. They have less than $1,000 saved in case of emergency. It's a recipe for disaster. Workers are being squeezed like never before. Now, you might not agree with me, but I can't help but think it's all part of a plan. Will this lead to recession? I think it already has. Does that mean mass layoffs and job shortages? Only time will tell. It certainly feels like the 1970s. I'm old enough to remember gas shortages, water and electricity rationing, runaway inflation, liquidity crisis, long lines for essentials, even savings and loans going bankrupt. Do yourself a favor. Pay off credit cards if you can. Pick up some extra essentials, including non-perishable food items, when you're at the store. Top off your tank. Keep some cash on hand. Be prepared for what's likely coming our way. How can we help workers if our own house is not in order?
Thanks for listening. We hope that you'll subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a 5-star review and let us know what you'd like to hear the $1 Million Organizer talk about. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Union Organizer. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.